The multiple crises that we all had to go through together, and in some cases still have to, also hit our business to the core. The coronavirus pandemic led to lockdowns in the gastronomy, and no social events were possible at all. The war in Ukraine caused massive cost explosions in raw material and energy prices, and the exceptionally high inflation rates have unsettled people and led to cutback on consumption. Nevertheless, the Berentzen-Gruppe has performed solidly in these times of perfect storm. In terms of revenues, the year 2022 was already well above the pre-crisis figure from 2019. In 2023, we again achieved a turnover growth rate at 6.5%. In terms of profit, we are only slightly below previous levels. These key figures demonstrate the Berentzen-Gruppe has proven its resilience. We have fought our way through all external challenges and have always remained profitable. Already in 2021, we reached the turning point in terms of turnover and EBIT. Last year in August, we achieved another important milestone. From this point onwards, the price increases we put through in tough negotiations for the first time were able to fully offset the massive cost explosions. Thanks to this success in crisis management, we are now ready to reshape our focus. With our Building Berentzen 2028 strategy, we are switching back from defensive mode in response to multiple crises to attack mode in order to actively shape the growth path of the coming years. Our ambition is clear. We want to make our top brands stronger and more powerful, and at the same time launch a program for enhanced efficiency in processes, production sites, and product portfolios. Consistently focusing on growth on the one hand and vehemently releasing forces on the other are the ingredients of our success formula. With our new strategy, we will raise the dynamic and profitability of the Berentzen-Gruppe to a new level in the upcoming years.
For the first time in our history, we have communicated specific medium-term targets to the capital market, our investors, and our employees. In detail, our quantitative targets are as follows. Our revenues will increase from 186 million euros in 2023 to around 35 million euros by 2028. Our earnings before interest and taxes, EBIT, have the potential to more than double from 7.7 million euro last year to 18 million euro in 2028. This all will succeed because our three top brands, Berentzen, Pushkin and Mio Mio, will have the strength and vitality to almost double sales and value added by 2028. We have an excellent starting position in the area of sustainability. In January 2024, Berentzen was awarded the gold medal in the EcoVadis sustainability rating for the third time in a row. This puts us in the top 2% of companies rated worldwide by this renowned agency. We are very proud of this. But of course, we also want and need to improve even further in the environmental, social and governance, ESG, dimensions. For this reason, we will publish our new, even more ambitious ESG strategy this year. ESG has an important role for our core businesses, the production of beverages. We are increasingly focusing on self-produced renewable energy. We will be implementing many such projects in the near future. This makes us less dependent on the strong price fluctuations on the energy markets. Another important element is the principle of avoidance, which means that we will reduce our energy and raw material requirements in production and procurement with numerous individual projects and measures.
Our strategy is based on 4 key pillars of value creation. First, cost and process efficiency. Second, new ventures and profitable satellites. Third, resolute transformation of our non-alcoholic beverage business. And fourth, full focus and resource allocation for growth of our three most strategic brands, Berentzen, Pushkin, and Mio Mio. We now present these four value levers in more detail. Efficient processes are absolutely crucial to success, especially in the business with private label products. We are already successful in this business, but we can expand our strong position in Germany and increasingly target other European countries. In doing so, we will focus much more on profitability and are therefore also scrutinizing our current portfolio. In addition, production sites, supply chain processes, logistic flows, and inventory management as part of the value chain will be analyzed and trimmed for efficiency. Excellence in execution is our claim and the foundation for our success. Process excellence is not a one-off project, but an ongoing process to become even more agile, value-adding, and effective. Now that we have absorbed the considerable cost increases in energy and material use, it is the right time to focus on structural improvements. Of course, our production sites consume considerable amounts of energy. The massive rise in energy prices that we saw in 2022 in particular had a high impact on the costs of our group. Even though energy costs have decreased in the meantime, they are still at a higher level than before the Ukrainian war and, above all, remain very high by international standards. Therefore, we need to take initiatives that are effective in the long term. One key is the reduction of our energy requirements through measures such as energy-efficient building refurbishment at our production sites and offices, or the generation of heat through electricity conversion and recovery. This not only protects the environment, but also reduces our energy costs in the long term. Above all, however, our energy supply is becoming increasingly self-sufficient and we are becoming more independent on price fluctuations on the electricity and gas markets, which increases the predictability of our results. Every growth strategy also needs stable cash flow and earnings drivers to fuel it. And we have them. For example, our business with fresh juice systems around the Citrocasa brand. This business is high margin, self-sufficient in organizational and financial terms and generates above average profits. At the same time, there is still considerable potential for growth in this business area. The megatrend towards fresh and healthy food is absolutely intact and Citrocasa fulfills this consumer demand. Mio Mio, now a national brand with an exceptional success story, which we will talk about in a moment, also started out as a small satellite in a business segment dominated by contract bottling and regional mineral water. Now it is a top performer on the German soft drinks market and one of our top 3 brands. What started out as a small and innovative satellite can become a strategic pillar of success for the future within the group. Especially in a very dynamic and innovative world of beverages, we want to continue to participate in this market dynamic in the future with so-called new ventures. And in the best case scenario, turn initial satellites with growth opportunities and earnings potential into future stars. In order to release additional strength for our strongest brands, it is important to focus. We see the great opportunity for this in our non-alcoholic beverages segment. For over 50 years, this area has mainly been characterized by contract filling for third parties and very regional structures for our mineral water business. Here, we are working consistently on the efficiency of processes, production sites, and logistics structures on the one hand, and on cross-divisional synergies in sales and marketing on the other. It is possible that we will divest or downsize individual product areas, locations, or supply chains as part of this process. This affects products in our portfolio that will not be able to meet our earnings expectations in the future. In the non-alcoholic beverages segment, we are focusing even more consistently on what is by far the strongest brand in this portfolio, Mio Mio. Mio Mio is an outstanding brand. It belongs to the category of modern lemonades such as Bionade or Fritz Cola, which have been rolling up this German drinks market for years. From 2018 to 2023, sales volume of Mio Mio grew by an average of over 14%, year on year, and despite the coronavirus pandemic. We were even able to increase turnover by 20% per year. This means Mio Mio is growing even faster than this booming market segment as a whole. And the contribution margins are also increasing massively from year to year. We will now make this rising star even stronger. We expect the share of Mio Mio on turnover generated by this segment to increase from around 1/3 at present to over 2/3 in 2028. The share of gross profit will even be significantly higher. We also expect this to provide a substantial boost to the re-evaluation of our share. The focus on Mio Mio and the reduction of low-margin business in non-alcoholic beverages will lead to these two results by 2028. First, all products will achieve attractive margins. And second, the segment will contribute significantly higher profits and free cash flows to the overall success of our company than recently. From now on, our main focus will be on Mio Mio and our two top brands in spirits, Berentzen and Puschkin. These three brands already stand for above average growth and high and increasing profitability. They have also proven to be particularly robust during the coronavirus pandemic. Increasing the weight of these three brands in our group will make the entire Berentzen-Gruppe even stronger. We are not resting on our laurels and the positive market trends, but are ensuring that these three brands also receive additional tailwind. We will achieve this by deploying even more sales power to them, including the effect of enhanced attention by cancellation of low-margin products. In addition, we will continue to strengthen our sales team and significantly increase our annual marketing investments. This will ensure that the Mio Mio brand in particular will become much better known, but also that our Berentzen and Puschkin brands will once again be recognized more strongly in the media. We are convinced that further sales growth and investments will also lead to a significant increase in brand value. Our goal is to double the value of our three top brands until 2028.
We hope that our strategy 2028 will not only lead to a significant improvement in profitability, but also to a different perception of our company on the capital market. There are several reasons to invest in Berentzen shares. Firstly, we have successfully mastered the major crisis coronavirus and cost explosion and proven our resilience. So we can play defense. Now we are switching to offense. Secondly, we are becoming simpler and more focused. This will free up resources and push our three strongest brands, Berentzen, Puschkin and Mio Mio. We will almost double the revenues of these three brands by 2028. The brand values will grow with them, and the weight of these driving forces for the group as a whole will increase strongly over the next 5 years. This will benefit the profile of our company and our share. And last but not least, revenue and earnings will grow significantly. In short, an investment in Berentzen shares combines value and resilience with transformational power and growth. We would be delighted if you would join us on our Building Berentzen 2028 journey.